Tonight at Gray, just outside Johnson City, it's Campbell visiting the Boone Trailblazers, a team that Campbell played last season on Reynolds Field, a team that's lost 42 seniors over the last couple of seasons. Campbell County comes in tonight with a 1-4 record, and Boone is 0-5. And Coach Mark Pemberton joins us. Coach, your preparation for a football game, how soon does that begin after your Friday night ball game?
Well, you're always, like we were talking earlier, you're always trying to put pieces of the puzzle together, and maybe if there's a move you can make personnel-wise, get a different guy in a different spot, it's always on your mind. And then, the preparation starts the night of the last game, because of what, you watch film of the previous game, and then you get the film in from the other team sometimes that night. And so it's usually don't go to bed on Friday nights usually. So, it starts probably in the late evening on Friday.
Well, I noticed on Monday practices, your coaches and yourself obviously have a lot of information to pass along to your players on your next opponent.
Yeah, we break them down pretty thoroughly, the next opponent, and try to pick up tendencies and things of that nature, and different things they do out of different formations offensively and defensively, the same thing. So yeah, there's a lot of film study goes into it. So just like I said, trying to put it all together.
We talked about the players of the game on Monday. Of course, special teams, Timmy Gibson. What does it mean to your team to have a player like Timmy Gibson with that speed?
Well, Timmy's really got some nice speed. He if you get him in the open field, he's got a chance to go the distance, and he's having, I think, a really good year. He's doing a great job for us. Quality kid, too. He's a quality kid that you'd like a whole team full of Timmy Gibsons. He's a super young man. So really pleased with the progress he's making and where he's at right now, and he's going to do nothing but get better, and he's just
that's his best stat.
Yeah.
Caden Idles was your defensive player of the week from the game last week with Lenore City. He kind of came into his own Friday night.
Caden's playing better. He didn't play as well as he could have. I got a lot of confidence in him. He's a very smart kid, works hard, team guy. He's played really well at times over the course of the year and over the course of the season, and he like I said, got a lot of confidence in him. He's going to continue to get better too, and he's one of those juniors also.
Well, we're staying with that theme on the juniors. Luke Lindsay his progression has been very impressive this season.
I'll tell you where Luke is really playing well is in the secondary. He's leading us in tackles, matter of fact. Now, that may not be the best stat in the world, but even when I was at Catholic, Harrison Smith led us in tackles. So you got a safety that gets up in the run game like Luke does, and that makes a huge difference. I think he's come a long ways, defensively especially. Offensively, he's doing a good job for us. We don't ask him to do a ton of different things, but he's a good guy to have under center, another quality kid.
I think it can be said that Boone has not played its best game this season, obviously. You don't want that to be their best game coming on Friday night.
No, we don't. They've played a really tough schedule now. They've played some good football teams, so don't make any doubt about it. They're going to be chomping at the bit when we roll in. I think it's homecoming for them, so they're going to give it everything they got, and hopefully we will too, and it ought to be a good football game.
With regard to Boone's defense, what are you seeing on film so far?
Well, they're 3-4 just like we've seen through the course of the year. It seems like every week they do jump into a 4-man front, but they're 3-4. They do dive at your feet like some of these other teams. Every team we've played has been diving at our linemen, trying to stop us from getting momentum coming off a ball, and so they do the same thing sometimes. They got some size, got some kids that can run. I think they're a better team than 0-5. They've just played a tough schedule.
This is a team that was very impressive a season ago, but has lost a lot of seniors over the last couple of seasons. Offensively, the spread again tonight?
Yeah, they'll be in the spread. They use a tight end a lot, though. They're not a typical trips open or doubles team. They use the tight end in different deals. So. Tight end wing and things of that nature. So they like to run the ball. They will throw it, obviously, but big physical zone type running team.
With regard to injuries for the Cougars, a couple of players I hope are coming back Friday night. Robert Kirby's been nursing a shoulder this week.
Yeah, Robert's had a little rotator cuff deal that's bothering him. He's at the doctor, here just the other day, so hopefully we'll find out find out the results. So hopefully he'll be back.
Will we have some other Cougars back that we missed the last couple of games?
We've got some guys coming back. We had a couple, I think, come back after the concussion protocol deal that may not necessarily been starters, but they're guys that help us, in some of the special teams and things of that nature. So we've been a little bit banged up, but we got some guys I think coming back that'll help us. Our punter had emergency appendectomy, I think, or appendicitis attack, so he had to go into surgery. So that's why he didn't play last week, Nathan Massengill. But really proud of Gavin. He stepped in and did the job. That's just another thing he has to do over the course of a ball game. I don't know if he ever steps off the field, to be honest, but we appreciate him stepping into that punter's role.
Gavin Owens probably is your Swiss Army knife, I guess?
I guess so. He does a little bit of everything.
Coach, we wish you well tonight and the rest of this season, the second half of the season starting here tonight.
I appreciate it. We're looking forward to it.
We'll see you after the game.
Thanks.
Have fun. Coach Mark Pemberton and the Cougars and the Daniel Boone Trailblazers coming up here in just moments on the WLAF Phillips Tire Shop Sports Network.